What is up, you guys? I am back with a very underrated deck. I think Blackbeard has a fantastic matchup into tons of decks due to all of the on-play effects that he's able to negate, as well as the insane amount of pressure he can put on your opponent with all of the massive characters that you can easily get on the field. So if you like the video, consider subscribing, but without further ado, let's just get right into it. I play 4 copies of the 10-cost Teach. You definitely want to see him once you hit 10 Dawn. I also play 4 copies of Jesus Burgess. Him and the 10-cost Teach are the bread and butter of your deck. I play 4 copies of the 5-cost Kuzan because he's able to get out the Jesus Burgess from your trash for free. And I play 3 copies of the 6-cost Kuzan because he can grab basically anything from your trash as well, which can translate to another Jesus Burgess. I play 2 copies of the 7-cost Teach, as well as 2 copies of Kaido. I've really been enjoying playing a removal style build, since not only are there a lot of fast decks in the format that can really take advantage of Blackbeard's slow start, this guy can also get around those pesky on-KO effects like the 5-cost Nami, so he's really handy to have, and I just really like playing him at 2. I also play 4 copies of .Q, he's another pop, and I play 4 copies of Van Augur because he's able to lower the cost to make sure that your other cards are able to pop what you need. I play 2 copies of Laboon for the same reason, and for 2Ks I play 4 copies of Stronger, 4 copies of Caribou, and 2 copies of Katarina Devon. To search, I play 3 copies of Lafitte, and 4 copies of My Era Begins, and probably the best card in the deck, I play 4 copies of Fololed. The consistency and getting cards in trash is just so valuable. So this is what the deck looks like. The name of the game is basically just getting cards into your trash, and you don't mind if they are Jesus Burgess because you have ways to pull him back out again with your 5-cost Kuzan. But because Jesus Burgess is so powerful, being able to power himself up by 1,000 for every 4 cards in your trash, you really want to use your things like My Era and Fololed as early and as often as you can, not only providing you extra consistency so you can see what you need, but also getting those cards in your trash to power up your plays. I basically always try to mulligan for Fololed, that's how important this card is. And I also like to go second with this deck because it gives you an extra chance to draw into it, and also so you can drop your 10-cost Teach as early as possible. And despite the fact that Emu and Enel have cards that can't be removed from the field, there are plenty of other decks that can suffer greatly when you drop a 9-cost Kaido, and even against Enel, just having a 7-cost Teach on the field to constantly just remove their 1-cost characters is really handy. And that's why .Q is also really good right now because they drop a ton of just 1-cost characters, so you're able to just easily pick them off of the field. It becomes a lot easier to beat Enel when they only have 1 of their 6-cost Enels on the field, and you can just drop a 10-cost Teach and negate it, and then just start swinging with all of your Burgesses. Blackbeard also does really well into yellow decks because he's able to negate their on-plays, so there's plenty of cards in the format that are affected right now, mostly yellow decks, and red-blue Lucy's in the format, so you're going to be able to deny them from using their 7-cost Sabo, so it effectively shuts that deck down as well. So not only will your leader be able to effectively handle some of the top decks in the format right now, you're also going to be able to crush all of the rogue decks that people are going to bring to locals, since you're either going to be popping everything or just making some massive swings that they're just not going to be able to handle. As I mentioned, I like to go second, so you're able to drop the 10-cost Teach as soon as possible. And when I do, I like to start using my Leader's Effect right before they hit their 7 Dawn turn, because although 5 Dawn plays are pretty strong, if you start using your Leader's Effect too early, you will run out of cards in your hand, and then it can be really tricky from there unless you can just start stacking 10-cost Teaches on the field. So maybe with the exception of yellow, where they have the 5-cost Nami that they want to play, I would probably hold off a little bit on using your Leader's Effect. Overall, Blackbeard is one of my favorite picks this format, and I really hope that you guys try this deck out. If you want to try out the deck list, I left a link to it in the description below, and if you want to see me cover some gameplay, let me know in the comments below. If you're wondering what I'm playing on, this is duelvoyager.com. It is my favorite place to play One Piece online. You can save and share replays, you can spectate live matches, and even unlock alt arts like this Teach that I have here. So if you're interested, I left that in the description as well. And if you ever want to play against me, or if you want to participate in online tournaments, go ahead and join my Discord. I host a tournament every single week, and they're completely free to play in, they're a ton of fun, and we just love to see you there. But anyways, if you're still here, you're the best, and I'll see you guys next time.